Hello and a warm welcome to news across Nigeria today. I'm Olumide Mukoli. Coming up on the program, Kaduna court fixes bail hearing for IMN leader Sheikh El Zakzaki to October the 4th. Family of 8 refugees die in a camp in Cross River State. And the Kano state government distributes tractors to farmers. Thank you so much for joining us. The chairman of the APC Governors Forum and Governor of Imo State, Rochas Okorocha, says that there will be no more defections from the APC in spite of the recent exit of some governors and lawmakers from the party. Governor Okorocha was speaking at the end of a meeting between the APC governors and President Muhammadu Buhari at the presidential villa. He noted that the solidarity visit to the president is simply to let him know that the 22 APC governors are still resolute in their stance with the ruling party.
We are here on a solidarity visit to Mr. President to reassure him of our collective determination to move this nation forward. As you are aware, two of our governor's colleagues left our party, and we got one in through Ekiti. This is politics. It is unfortunate that they had to go, but that has not in any way reduced our party or has in any way touched us in any way. We are still as strong, even much stronger, much more united. We have 22 states, 53 senators. We're still the majority, and we're hoping to get more into our party. So we are here to let Mr. President know that we're with him, and nobody is leaving the party anymore. And those who have left, we are aware they're going to leave many years before now, because what they were asking for, the party couldn't afford to give them. It's unfortunate. We would have wished to have our colleagues, especially our colleagues. But all said and done, we're determined. And to tell Nigerians, tell all of you that we're happy that Nigerians know the truth. Nigerians are aware of the truth, and there's no deceit anymore. And they know that President Buhari means well, and he's willing to fight corruption. And whenever you fight corruption, corruption will fight you back. So some of these things are as a result of these very notorious issues at hand.
Meanwhile, President Muhammadu Buhari has also been meeting with security chiefs in the country over recent attacks in some parts of the nation. The closed-door meeting, which lasted for about 3 hours, dwelt on plans to forestall future occurrences in Zamfara, Sokoto, and Benin-Gwarimpa axis. In a statement after the meeting, the Ministry of Defense says Operation Sharandaji will be extended to cover the fringes of the Niger border. Similarly, security agencies have been directed to increase patrols along the Abuja-Kaduna highway to checkmate criminal activity, while the Minister of Defense, Mansur Dan Ali, has requested for provision of more security equipment for the armed forces. Nobel laureate Professor Wole Soyinka has criticized some of the events which trailed the defection of Governor Samuel Otom of Benue State from the APC to the PDP. Professor Soyinka was speaking in Lagos at the presentation of his new book titled Who is Watching the Watchmen? The Nobel laureate engaged in an interactive session on the subjects raised in the book, some of which include some of what he refers to as maladministration in the Obasanjo administration. He says the former president was part of the sabotage which led to the failure of electricity in Nigeria during his tenure. Leader of the Islamic Movement of Nigeria, Sheikh Ibrahim El Zakzaki, and his wife will have to wait till October the 4th to know the decision on their bail application currently before a Kaduna State High Court. Trial Judge Gideon Kurada fixed the date at the resumed hearing of the case in Kaduna today. El-Zakzaki and his wife, who were both absent in court for today's sitting, are standing trial for alleged culpable homicide and unlawful assembly, amongst other charges leveled against them by the Kaduna State government. During today's sitting, counsel to the defendants, Maxwell Kyon, formally moved his application on their bail. However, the Kaduna State government, represented by the Solicitor General, filed a counter motion asking the judge not to grant the accused persons bail.
We had filed an application for bail, and because of the fact that we were served just the night before the bail application was to come up, we needed time to be able to respond to the issues that were raised in the counter affidavit that the state filed. So we were able to do that, and today the matter came up for the bail application. So what happened today was simply that we moved the application for bail for the first and second defendants, i.e. the Sheikh and his wife, and the matter is now adjourned for ruling on the said bail application.
You recall the last time we were in court, the court adjourned for today for the hearing of the bail application, and also to allow us serve the third and fourth defendants in the charge. So what happened today, the accused persons were able to move, the first and second accused persons were able to move the application for bail. We did inform the court also that we have been able to serve the third and fourth accused persons through substituted means by publication in two national dailies, Daily Trust and the Nation newspapers. Based on that, the rules of court allows us to apply for a bench warrant against the third and fourth accused persons, and so we did apply, and it was granted.
From the northwest to the south region of the country, the Cross River State government has confirmed the death of 8 Cameroonian migrants seeking asylum at Ikom local government area of the state. Prior to their deaths, the deceased were said to have rented a one-room apartment a few minutes from the designated refugees camp following its congestion before meeting their untimely deaths. Confirming the sad incident, the state's Director General of Primary Healthcare Development Agency, Dr. Betta Edu, disclosed that their deaths, which is shocking to the state government, occurred last Saturday, July the 28th.
It's a very, very sad event that occurred in Ikom local government of Cross River State, when our primary health care doctor from Primary Health Care Comprehensive Center in Ikom was called upon by the police to come and certify about 8 persons dead. First, we must very, very strongly sympathize and condole with the families of those that were lost, and indeed every Southern Cameroonian person who came across our borders seeking for refuge or asylum within the Nigerian border. Since their arrival, the government of Cross River State, His Excellency Senator Professor Ben Ayade, has done everything possible to provide good welfare to take care of them and their children. Some have accused the feeding from UNHCR, and several other reasons have been given as to why those 8 people were found dead in that room. But basically, what we can say at this point is the fact that Cross River State government has no hand in the death of these 9 persons. The doctor, Dr. Obi, who saw the patients when they were, who saw the bodies when they were brought out, has made a working temporal diagnosis of death following carbon monoxide poisoning. However, the government is paying for autopsy to be done on these persons.
You're watching news across Nigeria. Coming up in the north, the Kano State government distributes agriculture equipment, tractors to farmers. Please stay with us.